What's up, YouTube family? How you doing? It's yours truly, like I always said, the Chocolate Adonis and Teddy Pendergrass of 2022, Kofi Baraka. And right now, you're in another installment of Kofi Baraka's World. We're in season 2, episode 3, and this one is entitled Chosen Ones Don't Sacrifice Your Blessings. Oh, it's gonna be a good one today. All right, so when I do a video, I try to make sure that I'm feeling it. It gotta be spiritual. It gotta be something inside of me. I just don't make any video just to make it a video. You know what I mean? It's like Jesus. It's like, I'm not gonna charge you to take your blindness away. I'm not gonna cash app you, or you can cash app me in terms of if I heal you or if I helped your day. I'm not doing it for that. Maybe in the future, but I don't know. I always say that. I said that last season. I'm on season 2. So naturally, we got to start with a prayer. God is always first. So God, thank you for this time. Thank you for this present day. Thank you for the hard times. So we appreciate the good times. Thank you for our roots. Thank you for some of the mistakes we make, because mistakes only make you great, especially when you learn the lesson. So thank you, God, for the many teaching lessons you have given us and the life lessons you have given us as well. We love you. We praise you. We honor you. Amen. Ra, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. God's first. All right. So today we're talking about protecting your blessings. It took a long time. God doesn't play. You could ask for something maybe 2018, 2017, and God granted to you, he or she, 2022, 2021, 2020. It was jobs that I wanted, and God was like, you know what? I'm going to hold you down. I'm going to hold you down, and I want to give you that job. But then when I got the job, it wasn't what it's cracked up to be. It was like a honeymoon for a little bit, and then the real marriage came in that bitch. You know what I mean? And what's it called? You move on. Not on marriage, but just on certain jobs. I don't like, since the 60s, there's no real good jobs. You had good jobs back then because niggas stayed for 40, 30 years. That was some good jobs. Ain't no good jobs now. But like I said before, being the chosen one, especially right now, blessings are coming down. It's raining down on you like Kurt Franklin. Rain down on me. Rain down on me. And it's going on right now. It's no joke. And it's not like it's man-made, because man-made blessings is like one by one. It's like, okay, the first of every week of every month, you get this blessing. No, God don't play. God give you a mansion one day. The next day, you get a new car. The next day, you start a new business, or you have a new bank account, or you meet a person in a miraculous manner that can help you get to that next level. That becomes your friend. That might become your mate. That might be your soulmate. That might just be an associate. It might be a work partner or a business partner. Who knows? But God will put certain circumstances and people around you to keep that vibration up, to keep the blessings coming. See, when God gives you a blessing, it's no joke. When a man gives you a blessing, it's like the dude in Harlem Nights shooting that little ass gun. When God gives you a blessing, it's like fucking Miguel Nunez and Arsenio Hall. I mean, it is fucking bullets everywhere. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's all of a sudden, the blessings. It's not one by one. And since we're chosen ones, we like to give our blessings. We like to share our money, our food, our clothes, our house, our cars. We like to tell people, oh, you want a job? I can hook you up. We're that type of people. You can borrow money from us. We ask for it. You don't give it back to us. We remember. We won't give you no more money afterwards. And we won't even play you. but we will still give you money if you need it, because that's how we are. We're the angels from God placed on this earth, point blank. So within the blessings that's coming forward, you have to start to organize these blessings. Because now you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, and in your 50s. You know how to control that remote control of that car called life. You know how to make it go left, right, up, down, jump, spin, flip, dip. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's the same thing. You got to start organizing your blessings. You got to be discreet with it. You can't show, crazy necklaces like you PNB rock or whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta be modest about it. You gotta be like Jay-Z now. You see Jay-Z? Jay-Z dressed like a fucking hippie. I never seen this nigga wear so many goddamn sweatpants. But, the jewelry and all that stuff is gone. Because you know what he realized? He realized I'm in a room with billionaires. I don't have to look like $1 billion. That's some nigga shit. I have to sound and think like a billionaire. So it doesn't matter what I'm wearing because they know where I'm coming from and what I got. All right, so, and like I said, don't give out too much information. And also, don't tell a lot of people. Kind of keep it to yourself. Let the blessing blossom and proliferate in front of you. Then if other people see, then it's a whole different situation or occasion. But if not, just keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? Also, watch out for people and spirits. That's my third point. So you got energy vampires. You got people close to you that's seeing you glow up. And they don't want to feel like they're getting left behind. Like I said, they might sabotage you. They might secretly hurt you. And it's small, minute stuff. It's not big stuff. It's like little, subtle stuff that because we're spiritually inclined, we're realizing what it is and what time it is. And the sad part is these people got to watch you come up. They saw you fall down, but now they got to see you come up and they got to watch you too. Stay humble. Also, you can't help everyone. God don't want you to help everyone. And the only person you got to help is yourself. Now, you want to give here and there every so often. That's cool. But don't get abused. Don't get used. You know what I mean? Don't be victimized. Because naturally, God will isolate you again and take away those who don't serve you. Family members. It's hard. You might have a brother or sister, and it's just like you're not in the same state as them. And even though all my siblings, we're all in different states, we're real close. I'm not talking about me, I'm just saying in general. You got some people that got parents, different states. And the same, like I'm saying, I'm pretty close to my parents, but the vibe is not there. And if you were supposed to be in that state, you would have been in that state. You would have been in Michigan. You would have been in Texas. You would have been in Tennessee, but you're not. You're somewhere else. That means if it's good enough for God, it's good enough for you. So let go and let God. All right. Especially being black folks, we want to bring everybody, grandma, great grandma, my dear, everyone. And this is my solution. And I'm doing one right now. Keep fasting. Keep fasting. And I want to tell you something too. Now you blowing up. Like I said in the last episode, different level, new devil. Now the devil's trying to affect with your job, your car, your family, your money, because you blew up. And the solution is right now is, like I said, keep fasting, be humble, stay prayed up with God, like really talk to God at least 5-6 times a day. Really have some good conversations. You can talk to him like any normal person, and shit, he will reciprocate or she will reciprocate and talk to you or converse to you in the same manner. Some people hear words. Sometimes it's spiritual. Sometimes it's a mentality thing. Sometimes it's synchronicity of, times like right now, it's 12:53. Like that was close because you got the 1, 2, you got the 4 and the 5. You know what I mean? That's not too bad. But sometimes you got 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11. That's God talking to you. That's the angels talking to you. Also, be honest. And like I always said, during this period, while the portal's open, living your truth. Just be who you are, living your truth. Just be honest. Now, if a nigga is conniving and trying to get you or ask you questions like, hey, what you doing later? Then you could just like this smoke. Just let them go, man. Because they're not even worth it. You know what I mean? Like, they're just being nosy and not in the right manner. They're trying to get an inference of your life, and they're trying to see what you're doing right that they can implement in their life. And it doesn't work that way. I wish it was that easy. And like I said before, keep God first. Because God's always first. And God's a jealous God. So sometimes we put clothes, jewelry, places, cars, our livelihood, our hobbies, friends in front of God. No, God comes first. Because without God, you can't have none of those things. You dig what I'm saying? You can't have none of those things. And whatever blessing you want, God can give you. If you look in the Bible, like I said before, Jesus, he healed a man during a sermon. He spit on the ground, played with that shit, made a paste, put it on the brother's eyes, and told the brother to go to a famous, I might be messing up, but like a famous water area, like a waterfall where the water came from the mountain and then went into a nice little area. And dig this guy was blind. It was the Sabbath day. So you know what that means? You're not supposed to do nothing the Sabbath day. From that 6 o'clock Friday to that 6 o'clock Saturday, your ass don't do shit. So that means someone took this blind man to the area so he can get his eyes healed. And the water was 70 feet, maybe 80 feet. So that means he didn't drown. So if God can do that, God can give you a BMW, God can give you a house, God can pay a bill. That ain't shit to God. That ain't nothing. That's clockwork. You know what I mean? He could fart and you have a Maybach. You know what I mean? And I'm really into cars. But I'm talking about meeting family members you haven't seen in years. I'm talking about real miracles. I'm talking about you don't have nothing to eat and you see $100 bill on the ground. I'm talking about you open up your door and groceries is in front. Those type of miracles, stuff that you can't explain when you tell people, like, oh, God's with you. That's what I'm talking about. And you got to protect that during this portal because people are going to try to take it. Niggas are killing rappers at chicken waffle houses. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new day. They killing comedians. Rest in peace, Teddy Ray. So that's what I'm saying. You got to protect what's yours because if not, they're going to take it. Look at the pastor they got in Brooklyn, that guy in Canarsie, that got fucking robbed. That would never happen in a 90s church. I wish a nigga would come in a 90s church and try to rob that shit. It was so many fucking deacons that were big and gangster of their time. They were street niggas of their time in the 60s and 50s. They would have whooped their ass. They would have waited for that nigga. Woo! It would have been like fucking John Carlo Esposito and Malcolm X when he was getting dragged down by the Muslim brothers. Man, it would have been just like that. So, like I always say, protect your blessings because it's more than money, gold, platinum, a yacht, all put in one. That's your blessing and you earned it. And like I always say, ashe, ashe, ashe. You can watch and download the videos, subscribe to the channel. You can click the bell so you get notifications of any new interesting videos of mine. And like I always say, I love you all. And we're number one. Our God is number one. And the journey is not done. Peace and history, y'all. I love you.